And good evening, everybody. And after a slight delay, and we apologize for coming onto the air late, we are live at the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic, Game 1. The FPD Vikings taking on the Ace Academy Griffin in our Game 1. Coming up, Valdosta and Warner Robins will be in Game 2. We're sorry for the technical delays, but we got it up and running for you now. And bring in John Kosader. And John, this is what happens when it's been 2 years since you've done a broadcast.
Yeah, it kind of felt like
19
maybe,
months.
Maybe we should have practiced a couple months ago or something, but we're back.
But who can plan ahead, right?
Well, who can plan ahead?
All right, quick recap. It's already FPD up. The Vikings are up 7-0 on the opening kickoff. Did a pooch kick and recovered a live football down around the 24-yard line, and John took it in quickly for the score.
So number 35, Ethan Wilson, recovered the fumble or the pooch kick, and then a 19-yard pass to Gavin Spillers got them down to 4. Here they go again.
Jakari Williams at quarterback, and he tries to throw it long out there to the wideout, and that's Jackson Moore. Jackson, a senior, of course. Jakari Moore is just a sophomore at quarterback. Let's quickly run down the offense for you for the FPD Vikings. Along the line, it'll be senior number 76, Camden Smith. At left tackle, left guard, number 52, Micah Henley. He is a senior. Cook Kemper, a senior at center. Right guard is going to be senior Thomas Barfield. We'll finish it after this play as Jakari Williams is in a shotgun, and he's going to hand it off underneath, and he's got a man that's going to get across the 45 to the 46, and he's going to break away. He broke a tackle. They never got him down, and he's going to run him out of bounds, maybe down around the 11-yard line and maybe inside the 10. Let's see if they mark him down. No, they're going to mark him at the 11. And on the run that time was that Jalen Goodrum, number 1.
That ends up going for about 55, 50. Where are they going to mark it at? 55 yards if it's on the 10. So they're marking him on the 11. So that's a 54-yard run right there. Big play early.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Vikings outside the 10-yard line. They can pick up a first down before going goal to goal. Split out wide, 2 to this side, 1 to the far side, single setback behind the quarterback, Jakari Williams. He'll have that setback, going to throw a little fade in the corner, and he was trying to go out there to number 5, Jackson Moore, and he had him open, just overthrew him, John.
Yeah, Jakari just a little bit off early. You know, he's a sophomore, playing on the big stage. Maybe a little nerves, but he's going to figure it out, I believe.
So it'll bring up second down from the 11-yard line. 7:44 to go in this first quarter. And the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic, of course, this game was canceled last year because of the virus. And we're glad to be back this year. Going to throw it over the middle. Tried to go that time to Cole Heats and was unable to reach him. And he just threw it out of his reach that time as well.
Yeah, he's 0 for 3 starting off. Not a great start, but there's a lot of game left. And, you know, when you're leading early, that's always a bonus.
7-0, as we said. Don't forget the second game of this doubleheader live from Mercer's Five Star Stadium. Will be today, and that game will kick off at 7:30, and that is your defending state champion Warner Robins Demons taking on the big team from Valdosta, and that is a little going to run that little waggle pass on the inside to Cole Heats, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Vikings in their second shot on the board tonight, making it 13-0, and the extra point will come from Lucas Buckner.
Yeah, that was just a little bit too easy. A little bit too easy.
So the Vikings up with a 7-0 lead. They score again, making it 13-0. Will come with the extra point. Yeah, let's see now. We got a penalty on it. They going to give them half the distance to the goal, or will they do it on the kickoff?
That's a good question. I can't remember that rule.
Now, and Greg Moore talking to the officials here. Let's see what he decides to do. Obviously, he's not going to move it on the extra point. Maybe he'll do it on the kickoff. Extra point is up and no good. He missed it wide right. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic live from 5 Star. We'll be back after this timeout. And we're back for the kickoff, and the Griffins will take that short kick and move it about to the 30, 31-yard line, where they'll take over first down and 10 after the missed extra point by the Vikings, but they still have a 13-0 lead. And, John, if you give us that starting lineup for the offense for the Griffins.
So the Griffins starter, center Tazia Gallimore, guards Ahmad Hazama and Aiden Newman, tackles Noah Sanderson and Salama Hazama, tight end Gavin West, wide receivers Michael White and Tate Brown. And here's the play.
And they're going to give it inside, and that's David Gray, and he got rocked, and the ball is going to come loose. And let's see if the Vikings were able to get on that ball, and they were not. And it looks like number 52 for the Griffins is going to fall on it, and that's along the offensive line, and they're lucky to get that ball, John.
They sure are. Well, the tailback, David Gray, he got hit hard right there. Fullback is Tate Turner, and the quarterback is Caleb Scarberry.
Along the defense for the Vikings, it's going to go Kamari Harvey, Blake Cohen, Darren Ego Osagi, Ethan Wilson, Micah Henley, Tanner Gaskins, Chandler Cawley, Darius Patterson, Jordan Talbert, and Garrett Veal. Pickup of about 2 on the play, make it about 3rd down, and we're going to call it 6.
They're just gang tackling. That was Griffin Green leading the way right there. There's still 6 minutes in the first quarter here. Ace needs something good to happen right now.
Caleb Scarberry will get the call from inside from Coach Stevens, from the sideline rather. Single setback behind him will be Tate Turner. He's going to look, going to throw out here in the flat, and he's got a man along the 40 and falls up for a first down. But we got a flag that came out right along the line of scrimmage around the 35, and I'm not for sure what we're going to get here. We'll look at the replay here in the booth and see if we can figure out what happened.
It was a nice-looking little play. Gavin West with the reception. But that's not going to work out. Flag's going to be against Ace.
I was watching the replay up here. I didn't see what the call was. I guess it was motion. Back them up 5, and that's going to take them from 34 back to the 29. And that's going to negate the first down and move them back to the 34-yard line. Wait a minute, that's where the ball was. They need to move it back. Yeah, they got it right. They got it on the 29.
It's close enough.
Wideouts will be White and Tate Brown to either side. They'll put a man in the slot also this time. Scarberry will drop straight back over the middle. He's got a man along the 45, drops it to the 47. He'll roll up to the 49, and that's going to be a 20-yard pickup, and the Griffins have finally got something good happening.
Now, that was a nice-looking play right there. That was Michael White with the reception over the middle. Scarberry looked comfortable in the pocket. Big play, big pickup, first down.
Want to welcome back into the booth the man that makes it all happen, Brandon Thompson, btmediapro.com. Want to thank our sponsors here, and we'll get to that here in just a minute as well, too. Got a man in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's found a little seam. Going to get across the 46, 47, rolling to about the 39 of the Vikings, but right there along that 46-yard line, John, that pretty much tells you you're going to get a hold.
Okay, so what we've learned in the first 7 minutes is Scarberry is a pretty good athlete. Nice read on the option there. But once again, that penalty flag is going to hurt.
Yeah, and they're going to call that on number 73. And let's see if I've got that correct here. Coach, yeah, that's Salim Hazama. That's who they're going to call that on, and that's inopportune. And he had his block inside sealed. Really was no reason to hold on any further.
No.
Now they'll put wideouts to either side, put a slot to this near side, send that man in motion from left to right. Going to take it, and the quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's going to run inside and not room to move too far. Tanner Gaskins in on the tackle for the Vikings.
Nice play, Tanner Gaskins. Grabbed the foot, slowed him up for the rest of the team to come in.
So 4:38 to go here in the first period of play. Glad to have you with us and glad to be back on the air for this Touchdown Club Kickoff, Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. Don't forget, Game 2 is going to be a lot of fun. You talk about storied traditions coming into this stadium, John, for that second game.
Oh, my God, Valdosta Warner Robins. Could you ask for anything else?
Says an alumnus.
Yes. This is true.
Going to throw it out in the flat, and he tried to get it out there that time. He was going to take Turner just a little high, and that's going to bring up a long third down now for the Griffins after they moved it across the midfield stripe, John, but penalties just got them and shot them in the foot.
Yeah, and we're looking at third and a full 16 or so right
about
now.
17 to go. They're going to mark the ball down along the 42-yard line.
So let's see if they can get out of this. Nice crowd, though, Russell.
Yeah, very good crowd, both sides. I mean, you're talking about two single-A schools here, and we've got a great crowd here. Back to throwing the flat, and ooh, that was a dangerous throw. He had three men over there, including Jalen Goodrum for the Vikings, that was really sniffing that end zone, and he saw nothing but turf in front of him if he snatches that one.
Yeah, that could have been bad. No doubt, could have been bad.
So the Griffins will kick it away, and Mr. Goodrum will do the honors for the Vikings. He'll stand along his own 28-yard line. Overcast day, but boy, it would be baking out here if the sun was out right now.
I feel great, Russell. I mean,
that's because you're behind the glass.
I'm not hot. I mean, it's comfortable. I miss hearing the crowd. That's the only thing.
Yes. We got kind of a hermetically sealed press box up here.
Yes. Jalen Goodrum back for FPD. He's already had one big play. He's a junior.
Yeah, I could open those windows and let the air conditioner out if you want to get a little more noise in there.
I'm not really that worried about the noise.
Snap, going to get it away. Here's the kick, and a good booming kick. Goodrum's going to take it on the 18-yard line, and he is going to get wrapped up by number 13 and number 27 for the Griffins, and that's a great punt.
About 44 yards worth of punt in the air. So they took FPD's field position away for a second. Let's see how that affects them.
So the Vikings will set up 1st and 10 along their 19-yard line with a 13-point lead in this game. They'll go single setback. Williams in a shotgun. It's going to go snapped over his head, and an opportunity is going to come for the Griffins, and they're going to have to fall back under. The Vikings are way back on the 4-yard line, and number 22 was back there to cover it up, and that was Griffin Green. And they were awful lucky that that ball didn't get turned over to the Griffins, and then they would have 1st and goal.
That snap was just a bit high.
Just a little bit high. We'll have to talk to King Kemper about that later on.
I wasn't going to say it. I was not going to say it.
I will. I have no shame. So, Jakari Williams in a shotgun this time. He'll stand in his end zone. Single setback. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side, and they got some pressure on him, but he dumped it off underneath and got a man running free down this sideline, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50,
Good
one
try.
man to beat, and he
goodness.
is going to take it all the way. Griffin Green is going to take a little bubble screen and take it all the way, but we have a flag down on the 49-yard line, and it may be coming back. They let him through. It was a great. They had wideouts to either side, 2 wide and a slot on each side. They let him through, and they just really got after Jakari Williams and hit him good in the end zone, but we're going to have a flag. And, John, once again, this is the point where he was breaking away from the pack. And so many times you see this, it wasn't a necessary. There's no reason to make that block because he's gone.
It wasn't. And I don't know. There's 4 people in this room right now. How many people saw that screen coming right now? I'll raise my – yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like everybody in here knew the screen was coming. But, you run a screen right, and it's hard to stop. So that's still a gain of about 40 yards.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be 39 yards as they get it up to their own 43. And this time it looks like Jakari Williams will go under center. Have a tight end to the strong side, wide out to this side, 2 to the left, to the right, rather. Going to take and going to hand it off underneath again, and that time he went to number 35 on it, and that was Ethan Wilson, who was in the game.
And Ethan just learned about a turf monster down there.
Yep, found him, reached up and got him as he picked up 2 yards on the play. Yeah, we're going to give him 3 on the play. He'll go from the 43 to the 46. Bring up 2nd down and 7. Williams again under center this time. Tight end to the strong side, single setback. Going to take and hand it off inside. The Griffins are going to read it pretty well. Had a man miss him in the backfield back there, right about a yard behind the line, but up for the tackle was number 40, and that was Caden Penholster. Was one of them that got the shot in there for the Griffins to bring him down, and a key 3rd down here now. Important 3rd down now for the Griffins. They had them on field position flipped. They let them get out. A penalty helped them. Need a big stop here, John, on 3rd down.
Yeah, it would be huge right now, and it seems like the strength of Ace on defense might be up front, so let's see how this works out.
This time in a shotgun, and the quarterback still makes the play. Man got him on. We're going to get a hold again. It's coming back, and I think that's going to be on number 2, and that may be wouldn't be the quarterback. I don't know who it was on, and they are going to get that. So that'll back it up, and let's see what that'll do. Now, the point of the foul, let's see where it's at. Picked up the 1st down. I mean, almost had the quarterback. Good play by Jakari Williams, by the way, John. Somebody had the arm on him on his throwing hand, and he was able to get that ball up and over and swing it out to the back and get him out there in space and picked up good yards, but they're going to bring it back. Point of the foul looks like the 49, so it would have been short of the 1st down, so that's going to replay 3rd down.
Yeah, that guy's kind of athletic, very good play, even to get a hand on that snap and knock it down to him. So anyway, after all that, it's 3rd and 8.
13-0. FPD has the lead. We're still at 1:36 of the first period of play. Williams under center. Going to drop straight back. Got time this time. He has got a man wide open. Turn around, and he's going to catch it. And number 82 is going to be out there for the Vikings to catch that, and that was Carter Hayes. Had a man in coverage down there, and number 13 for the Griffins. And John, I thought he was going to turn, and that was Aaron Davis. Thought he was going to be able to turn around and take that ball from him, but he didn't.
Well, I was surprised there wasn't a flag on the play. Anyway, it looked like pass interference, a little jostling down there. But give credit to Carter Hayes. He made a nice catch. He's only a sophomore.
So under center this time, and a whistle will blow, and we got a flag, and it's going to be against, let's see who's going to be against. I believe it's going to be defense.
So you know what this feels like right now? You're supposed to say what?
What?
Feels like a first game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of flags.
Lots of flags, lots of mental mistakes.
Kind of like we made at the beginning, just the simple. I'm blaming you for that, Russ.
Okay. Well, somebody's got to take the blame. Brady Roper will be wide to the strong side this time. Zachary Williams will be in the shotgun. Take and going to hand it off underneath to Griffin Green. And Green's going to roll in to about the 7-yard lines where they'll mark him down. And it's going to bring up a second down and about 3 to go. Got to get to right inside, right along the 5-yard line to pick up a new set of downs.
Nice run. It seemed like it was going to be about a 3-yard run. It ended up being a full 7.
Green, the lone setback out of a shotgun formation. Going to take, throw it right inside. Just threw a little skinny post to number 5 in there. Jackson Moore, and the Vikings are on the board again. And that's going to make it a 19-0 lead with 2 seconds to go here in this first period of play, John.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A simple slant play. It was open. Nice catch. Nice throw. And FPD is getting a little bit comfortable out here right now.
And there's a flag against FPD, and they're going to assess it on the kickoff, so the extra point will come. Lucas Buckner out of the hold of Jackson Moore. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good this time. Timeout on the field. Your score, the FPD Vikings 20, the Ace Griffins 0. We'll be back to finish up this first period of play at the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic right after this. And welcome back. And the Vikings kick it off. It'll be received around the 15-yard line and run out of bounds right there. And that was number 27 on the return for the Griffins. And they'll set up first down and 10.
Did it just get brighter here or what? Did the sun come out or what?
Well, it's either that or your tumor's healing.
Yeah, I am not going to be able to do with that. Sun in my eyes a little bit. Hey, that ends the first quarter, right?
Yes, it does. So at the end of the period, after the kickoff, we'll flip the field, and we'll be back after this timeout. And welcome back to the campus of Mercer University at Five Star Stadium. Russell Dees, John Coach Sater. Glad to have you with us here on DSBN Sports as we open the 2021 season. We're live for the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. And right now it's the FPD Vikings having their way with the Ace Academy for Classical Education Griffins as they lead it by a score of 20-0 as we begin the second period of play. 20-0, Griffins will have it on the 15-yard line. Man in motion from right to left. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to run inside, and he's not going to get very far, John.
Yeah, you can tell that Scarborough is a very good athlete, but they're just not giving him a whole lot of room to get anywhere. What grade is he in? Let me look as I ask myself. He's a sophomore, probably in his first varsity start.
So the Griffins on a second down, ball on the 16 after a 1-yard gain. This time they'll go with a power I formation in the backfield, even with the quarterback in the shotgun. Two backs back there. Give it to the up back. He'll get to the 15-yard line, and the Vikings are going to push him back. And the first man in there was the number 74 for the Vikings, and he didn't let him go very far.
You know, what number 78? Duran Igho Asagi. I probably abused that name, but he is a big young man, and he is clogging that middle up, just stopping Ace cold in the middle.
Yeah, he's a big boy, ain't he? I wouldn't want to be the Griffin center today, but you got to get in there, and they'll go on a 3rd down and 8. Take, and quarterback's going to roll out. Look, got a man wide open in the middle of the field, and that is a great play call. And you could see the quarterback see that the opening was there, John, and that's a really good call as he completes it up to the 28, and the Griffins get a first down.
Yeah, that's a beautiful play. The well-executed completion. We could see it really well up here. Good catch, good throw, good timing. I mean, just a nice play.
So he completes it up, and they get it to the 29, and now they've got some breathing room. They'll send a man out wide to the right side of the field. Tight end will be to that strong side as well, too. Quarterback will be in a shotgun. They'll go 2 backs in the backfield. They'll stack them in an I. Going to take it. Oh, my goodness. Number 50 for the Vikings just lowered the boom on him for a 4-yard loss.
That's Blake Cohen right there. Meet the Griffins. I want to say Gryphon. I don't know why. Meets the Griffins running back right when he gets the ball. That wasn't even fair.
No, I'll tell you what, that was Lions getting some penetration for the Vikings for sure.
Thomas Barfield checks in for the first time in the middle.
All right, they'll go wide outs to either side. They'll have a man in a slot formation and an H-back this time. They'll take, and the quarterback's going to leave it with him, and it's not going to develop quick enough, and the Vikings are going to sling him down way back all the way to the 20-yard line. I think he's going to stay within the 20.
And I'm betting that's going to be a personal foul over there against FPD.
Let's see. There was a late hit. We'll look at the replay up here in the booth, and let's see if somebody grabs somebody's face mask. And I believe that's going to be the call. Let's see.
Penalties.
Yep, it's a 15-yarder. And it's going to put the ball back up to the 36. They've got to get to at least the 39 to pick up a new set of downs.
But now it's 2nd down and 3, so that really got him out of the hole. Let's see. I throw the ball. Let's throw it. Hey, you see those fans are in the very top row.
Right.
Up there. You think they could – it's probably like our view, don't you think?
Our what? Our view?
Our view.
Well, they're probably catching that breeze, though.
Yeah, I bet it feels good up there.
Flags are blowing straight at us here. In a shotgun, going to take a late handoff, try to get a man, and he broke him through, and that's going to be, looks like, a first down. Pick up about 6 yards on the play. He'll go up to the 45-yard line that time, and that was David Gray, the tailback, on a little delayed handoff.
Best play best running play of the game for them. Oh, my goodness.
And
they're
another
marking it
flag.
back. We're going to need a statistician just to keep the flags.
They called. Did they call an eligible receiver downfield?
I'm not sure what they called.
Wow, they've moved that ball from the 36 all the way back to the 15-yard line. To the inside the 15 to the 14.
I don't know what that was.
A 20 yards penalty.
I don't know what that was, but it hurt. So now it's second down and 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 yards.
Got to get to the 39, and the ball is on the 15. I don't understand that penalty. How can they move the ball back that far?
Well, they're going to talk about it now.
Coach Stevens on the sidelines going, wait a minute. Want to thank our sponsor here today, 5-Star Hyundai. Appreciate them being a part of the broadcast. Macon and Warner Robins.
And Albany.
Albany now. And let's see, I guess they clarified it. They moved the ball back up to the 21. So that makes a little better sense. The ball was on the 36, 15-yard penalty against the Griffins, and they were putting them back at the 14. So second down and 18 to go. Going to take and run a late pitch. Man's going to try to get outside, and that was David Gray, and the Vikings are going to pick that up and put it down real quickly.
Number 8 came up, Darius Patterson, a little sophomore over there on the corner. Stopped that play right away. Option has not paid any dividends for Ace quite yet.
Ace, very young team here this year, starters-wise. Of course, this is a school, John, that's in its 6th year now?
It's fairly new school, yeah.
Right, and only 3 years in on the high school side probably, maybe 4.
Yep.
So third down and 20 now after the play. Ball moved back to the 19. Going to throw it out in the flat, and it's going to fall incomplete. He was trying to go out there to number 10, Gavin West, the junior, but the Vikings had it covered up pretty well.
Scarberry didn't have a whole lot of time to throw that. Coleman Collie was right in on him and made him hurry it a little bit, so back to punting the football.
So the Vikings will put a man deep. Back he'll stand, let's see, this time along his own 38. Griffin's going to kick it from inside their 5, maybe inside the 10-yard line. Punter's going to stand on the 5, but he got a big kick away the last time. And now Greg Moore decides to move his man up. Unless he's Ray Guy, he don't need to be back on his 35. Bad snap, going to go a little off his foot, and still a good kick by that kicker, and a fair catch by the Vikings at the 46-yard line by number 15, and that's Brady Roper.
Yeah, that's a nice punt. Nice punt with somebody in his face.
Yeah, he had to go down and get that ball and did a good job.
Jake Prather, he's a junior. And here comes FPD.
And 7:34, and let's see, is Greg Moore going to call a timeout, or not for sure what's going on here. We got a timeout, though. Let's take one with him. We'll be back after 30 seconds. And we're back on the campus of campus of Mercer here at 5 Star Stadium. And John, I don't see anything as far as, we got overcast clouds and a little threatening looking clouds out here, but I guess it was just a water break is what they wanted to do, and looks like our officials had to get some of them as well too. A high humidity day, heat, even though it's overcast, it's probably still 89, 90 degrees out there, and you're on that turf, which is, I promise you, at least 10 degrees hot.
I would say it's pretty hot out there. I myself am having no problems with the heat, though. I feel good.
Jakari Williams in a shotgun for the Vikings with a 20-point lead. Going to throw out in the flat. Got his man along the 37-yard line, and that is Jackson Moore, and he'll roll in to the 30-yard line of the Griffins, and it'll be first down and 10. Number 17 out there for the Griffins on the tackle.
And what you see is a young quarterback, Jakari Williams, getting a lot more comfortable. Remember, he was 0 for 3 on his first 3 passes, and he just looks like a different guy right now.
So the Vikings will go wides to either side. They'll do a split end in a slot formation over there on the left side. Jakari Williams, he'll hand it off underneath, and the Griffins read that one pretty good, and the first man to pop him in there was number 40 for the Griffins, and that was Caden Penholster, a junior, and he got the first contact on him and brought him down, and that's for no gain. May have lost a half a yard, actually.
Nice looking play. So FPD hadn't been able to run the football a lot, but FPD wants to throw the football, and they've been able to so far.
This is a really good crowd that we're looking at here today, John. Both sides, impressive for these two schools, and we appreciate the turnout here today. And I think everybody's excited about having football back. High snap over the quarterback's head, and Jakari Williams is going to scoop it up way back at the 45, and he's going to get a block, and he might get back to the line of scrimmage. No, he's going to be 5 yards short, and that is the second time tonight a bad snap from center for the Vikings has gone over to Jakari's head.
Greg Moore's not going to put up with a whole lot more of that. Just a tough break. And
Williams was lucky to get back what he did to the 36-yard line.
Yes, but it's 3rd and 15, and he was lucky, like you said, to only lose 5 yards on that play.
So the Vikings will face 3rd down and 16. They have a 20-point lead here, and they will be in a shotgun formation again. Single setback will be Griffin Green, Jakari Williams in a shotgun. Going to take his time. And we got to delay a game then. They're going to back them up 5 more, back to the 41. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 21. And Greg is not happy. Coach Moore is not happy with the mental mistakes here. You can see it on the sideline with him.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not down there.
Williams in a shotgun. Going to take, got time. Got a little pressure, got hit, throws it over the middle, and a really good, that is, I don't know about that. That is, the defensive back for Ace had the inside position on that. That should not have been called if that's pass interference.
It's got to be on the offense.
It's got to be offensive
no
pass
way
interference.
That could be on the defense.
Let's see. Yep, it's going to be on the offense. When we were right. I mean.
No, it's on the defense.
No, he just did the signal against the Vikings.
You want to fight about it? I just saw him point towards.
Did you look here or here?
He looked that way. There is no way.
Watch the side judge over here. That's an offensive pass interference.
I hope so.
Well, I don't hope so, but
well, just because it's the right call.
It better be. That's the right call to make.
Yeah, definitely. I got no pig in this fight. But,
And it is offensive pass interference.
Good call.
Yeah, he really good play by the. They had pressure on Jakari Williams inside, and the defensive back played that perfectly.
That was number 10, Gavin West. Give him a lot of credit. That was a very nice play. And they're making FPD punt for the first time.
Yeah, so they're going to decline the penalty on 4th and 21 instead of moving them back. I'm not sure I wouldn't have taken that penalty and moved them back.
They just want the ball back.
Yeah, but, I mean, think of field position here now. So you move them back 15 more yards to make them punt.
You're kind of in an argumentative mood today.
I am. I mean, then my receiver's standing on the 25 instead of the 15. And another delay of game on the punt on the Vikings. And that'll push them back 5 more. So now they'll go back to the 46.
Okay, they're going to punt it in a minute.
And let's see. They'll get it away. Slow getting that punt back there, and he gets it to turn over. Fair catch is going to be made on the 10-yard line. So that's where the Griffins will take over with 5:04 and a much faster moving second period than we had in the first.
Is it? I don't know.
Slightly.
I'm just upset that you're so argumentative today.
I'm getting fired up. I'm getting my game face
Yeah,
on.
you know, that first game, you know, we haven't had football. Of course, I did a little football last year, but not a whole lot. You know, it's the atmosphere.
I mean, it's like I haven't talked in 19 months.
The smell of popcorn in. Well, no.
The smell of Tommy's bakery in there.
I just miss Brandon personally. You know.
He's got the whip out. He's going to have to use it on you before the night's out, I'm sure. Quarterback going to take it on a draw, and he's going to get bottled up front. And big 78 for the Vikings is disruptive.
Well, you know, you put
he goes
him.
a saga.
I'd say he's 300.
At least.
My inside source says 320. He's going to be problems when you get him inside that region with Tatnall and Stratford and Mount DeSales and all those schools.
Vikings got a win last night.
Who?
I mean, not the Vikings. The Cavaliers.
Yeah, Mount DeSales won last night. I think they play Monticello.
How about Patrick Nix, father of Bo Nix, and his youngest son, Caleb Nix, going down to Peach County with the brand new stadium, and Central Phoenix put it on them.
Yeah, I really don't talk about anything to do with any Auburn graduates, so we won't be able to talk about that today.
Granddaddy Conrad Nix in attendance last night. I think that final was 42-23.
Lots of points.
Central Phoenix, though, is 6A, though, out of Alabama, I think, and we're going to get a flag. And I don't know who moved first. Number 35 in there for the Vikings. Ethan Wilson was one of the first ones in there.
And a helmet flew off. That's a big daggum helmet that came off.
That was Ego Asaga.
Ego Asaga has to have a nickname. They call him Big Texas. My inside source.
He's big as Texas. He is
says
one.
Big Texas. Now, I wonder where Big Texas came from. We don't know that. My inside source doesn't know that.
Yeah, he's a big guy, John, but he's athletic.
He is very athletic. But is he from Texas? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to find that out.
And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take one with them. 30-second timeout. 4:31 to go in the second. Opening game of the Kickoff Classic from Mercer's Five-Star Stadium. We'll be back after this timeout. I got to get that commercial in. And welcome back at 4:31. And the Griffins are going to face a 3rd down and 16, and they'll take the snap in the quarterback out of the shotgun in the end zone. Going to throw out in the flat. Got a man out here. They'll have him bottled up around the 10, fall forward to the 14. Good pickup that time, as he'll go from the 4 out to about the 15, make it to 14, 10-yard pickup, but it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the Griffins are going to be forced to punt. And back deep for the Vikings is going to go Brady Roper, number 15, and they should come out of this with pretty good field position, although the Griffin punter has had a very good day so far today.
Yeah, he has. He's proved that he can kick it a long way with pressure in his face. And, the way things look, he may have a lot of pressure in his face this year.
So he'll stand 1 yard or half a yard deep in the end zone, get a good snap, got time. And this one's not going to be as good a kick. It's going to go straight up, and it's only going to go to inside the 25-yard line. They're down it on the 22, and that's where they'll be.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location.
Last year.
Yeah, right. How's George doing? Oh, he's hurt, isn't he? And I lost my camera. There we go.
He might be getting a little tired up there.
Yeah, okay. So timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 30 seconds. 3:34 to go here in the second period of play. We'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-Star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today. If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-Star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
And welcome back to Mercer University, opening game of the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. As we get ready here for a kickoff with the Vikings leading 27-0 over the Griffins with 3:24 to go here in the second period. Russell Lease, John Kosader, glad to have you with us as we open our first broadcast in over almost 2 years now. And it's going to be a short kick. And number 27 rather, for the Griffins is going to take that. And he'll have the ball out to about the 30-yard line, and probably the best field position so far for the Griffins tonight, John.
Well, let's see if they can avoid that penalty thing going on with them. I think they had it out to like the 47 one time, and next thing you know, they're almost punting from their end zone. They cannot put a clean series of plays together, and that has really hurt them.
Caleb Scarberry will get his play from Coach Stevens. Bring it in. We got a man coming in here late.
7, 6. They're going to have to hurry to get this play off.
Yeah, 3 seconds on the shot clock, and he's going to have to hurry. 2, 1, and he's not going to get it off. And that's going to be a delay of the game.
Timeout.
And did they get a timeout on the sideline?
Yes,
they did. Number 13 was the guy that came in late that time with the play, and that was Aaron Davis. And saved them from a 5-yard delay of game penalty. And they have one timeout left to the Griffins. The FPD has all 3 in their pocket.
That's good.
So Caleb Scarberry. Well, 30 seconds. I guess we'll take it with them.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
And welcome back to 5-Star Stadium. Remained overcast here, which is a good thing. We've got a lot of cloud cover. And the humidity's a little hot and humid here, but we brought the temperature down. We'll try to get you an update on that, but we don't have the bright sunshine to go with some of this scorching heat. Griffins will have a 1st down and 10, ball on the 30 after a timeout. Going to hand it off underneath, and that's going to go to Tate Turner. And Tate's not going to get very far, and we've got an injured Griffin down on the field, and let's see who that is. And is he going to get up? And that is Tate Turner that was a little slow getting up. So no gain as he got to the 30-yard line. Good Lord.
What? It's a
pimento cheese sliders and wings and
I mean, okay, he's
just
acting
get you
like
a little snack there, buddy.
he's acting like it's a lot of food. It's not.
Good Lord. I'm turning your mic down while you're eating here.
No, I'm not eating an announcement.
Caleb Scarberry on a 2nd down and 10. 2:37 to go in the first. Man will go in motion. 2 setbacks behind him. Leave it with a first man through. No, he'll keep him pitch it late. Try to get outside. Tried to break a tackle, and that was the number 13, Aaron Davis, in the game. And he will pick up 5 yards, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
FPD timeout.
FPD will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
Come on, Matt. Welcome back. On a 3rd down and 5 with 2:25 to go here in this first half of play in our game number 1. The Griffins going to take quarterback, going to pitch it late, and he's going to go to David Gray, and Gray is going to get out to about the line of scrimmage. Number 13 for the Vikings over there to make the stop was Coleman Colley, called his name a lot over the years, and a late flag's going to come in, and John, I'm not sure what it's going to be. It's going to be hold against the Griffins.
Yeah, so you're going to decline that penalty.
Absolutely, you would think so.
They want the football back.
It was a holding penalty. Penalty is declined, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And are the Griffins going to go for it here with 2:18 to go?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
And we got a timeout by Greg Moore and the FPD Vikings. We'll take it with them. Timeout on the field, 27-0, 2:13 to go in the opening half. We'll be back after this timeout. And welcome back. So the Griffins will go for it on 4th down. The quarterback's going to take a late pitch, and to know he's going to keep it himself. And he is not going to get very far. He's going to pick up about a yard. And somebody got a really good block out here on the corner.
So Ethan Wilson is going to have to tighten his chin strap a little bit. That's like 3 times his helmets came off this game. And those are the kind of things you talk about when we're in a 27-0 game with 2:06 left in the first half.
And not a 21-17 game in a region.
Correct. Correct.
So the Vikings will take it 1st down and 10. They'll have the ball on the Griffins' 38-yard line. Jakari Williams will go 3 wide, and he'll keep it himself. Going to break a couple of tackles in the backfield, and he's going to go from the 38, and he's going to fall into the 26, and that's going to be a 12-yard pickup and a new set of downs as the clock stops at 1:58 to go here in the first half.
And they've just got all day right now. They're on the 28 already, 1:50 left.
And the Vikings have 1 timeout left here. They go trips to that far side, 2 to this near side with 1 in a slot. Going to throw it out in the flat, and he's got 2 blockers downfield, and that's going to turn the corner, and he could get in. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. And that time it was Jackson Moore, and I thought he was off to the races. Good job by the Griffins secondary to push him out of bounds as far away from the end zone as they did that time, because he really looked like, John, he was going to turn the corner and go.
Yeah, he had a good leg of speed up over there on the corner. Somebody got over there to push him out of bounds.
So this time they'll go trips to this near side. Jakari Williams with the play clock down to 9. They've had a couple of penalties on the delay game, but not this time. Going to throw a fade in that corner. Got a big man over there who's trying to go to number 87, Gavin Spillers, and just a little too far. And if he throws that one right,
Touchdown.
Because he certainly had the advantage that time on the corner. So that stops the clock with 1:28 to go in the first half of play. 27-0 is your score. And second down and 10. Ball is on the 13-yard line of the Griffins. This time they'll take and run it inside. They'll go to Griffin Green, and he'll go from the 13 and roll into about the 6-yard line. And that's going to bring up a third down. Got to get to about the 3, maybe the 3.5 to pick up a new set of downs. And we got an official's timeout here, and I'm not sure what that is. We got a player down. And that's a Griffin down on the field. We'll take a 30-second timeout and see how he is when we come back.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
I'm King Kemper, and on behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we want to take a moment to thank the many individual, corporate, and community supporters in the Middle Georgia area that continue to support the Macon Touchdown Club and its educational foundation. The Macon Touchdown Club was founded in 1946, making it one of the oldest touchdown clubs in the South, honoring student athletes. As we enter our 74th year, the Macon Touchdown Club Educational Foundation has awarded over $350,000 in college scholarships to local high school scholar athletes. All of this has been made possible by the generous support of our members, corporate sponsors, and the Middle Georgia community. On behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we would like to thank you for your tremendous support. To find out more about becoming a member of the Macon Touchdown Club, our educational foundation, and this year's schedule, please visit MaconTouchdownClub.com.
And welcome back on a third down play, and it'll go to 4th down, and the Vikings will go for it inside the 8-yard line along the 7 with 45 seconds to go in this first half of play. And the Vikings are going to use their last timeout. All right, John, 27-0 lead here. A little too many mental mistakes here for Greg Moore and his coaching staff at this point, you ought to think.
Yeah, it looks a lot like, a first game. The offense has been able to move the football through the air. Obviously, they have some players that have good skills, and Ace is just so new to football, and they're so young, and you just don't know where they are as a football team right now. But they're gonna have some good things happen for them in this second half.
Well, we've got another big game to come up after this one, and that's going to be Warner Robins and Valdosta. We'll have a chance to talk about that game, and of course, Warner Robins coming in as defending state champions in 5A. A little shocker last night in 5A is 2A, the Northeast Raiders. Coach Jeremy Wiggins goes on the road to the Dog Pound in Jones County and puts it on the Hounds. Rolls out with a 33-28 victory.
Yeah, that must have been a great football game. I've been to a lot of places to watch high school football. Jones County is one of my favorites.
Yep.
Just a great atmosphere. I bet the place was rocking. A budding little rivalry right there.
Well, both of them came in ranked in AJC preseason poll. I think Jones County 7th in 5A, and Northeast, we knew they were going to have some talent back this year. So the Vikings with 41 seconds on a 4th down and goal. They're back along the 7-yard line. Going to take Jakari Williams, going to roll out, going to get pressure, going to throw in the corner, and he's got a man that made a great catch for the Vikings. And let's see who that was, number 35 that made that catch, or was it 33?
Ethan Williams. Ethan Wilson, I apologize.
Yeah, number 35, Ethan Wilson.
And, it's the same little play that they ran down on the other end for their big gain earlier, but the Ace did a good job of covering it, but Ethan Wilson just made a nice catch.
So the Vikings go up 33-0 with 35 seconds to go here in this first half. Snap, touch, kick is up, kick is good. Timeout on the field. Vikings lead it 34-0. 35 ticks to go in the first half. We'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
And welcome back to 5-Star Stadium. Russell Deese, John Koshader. As we're working through the early season bugs, Brandon Thompson back there working hard to get us through this opening broadcast. We appreciate your patience as we haven't been on the air in quite some time, but we're glad to be back now. And we are live from 5-Star here in Macon, and the FPD Vikings in the opening game of this Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic have a 34-0 lead.
Impressive. You can't take it away from FPD. That came out of here ready to play.
Lucas Buckner's going to kick it short, and the Griffins are going to take it. And they just got leveled, number 18 on the tackle that time, and that was Tanner Gaskins. And he lowered the boom on number 27 for the Griffins on the return.
Okay, so, Russell, my inside source, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Duran Igho Ashagi. He is from Texas. And he is listed at 330 pounds.
And can move.
And he's got good feet, yeah. Of course, he's not in there now.
Yes, he is.
Big Texas. Oh, how could I miss him?
How can you miss him?
Okay. Yeah.
Right at the nose
For
tackle.
real.
And the Griffin center will have his hands full again. He'll be offset on him. Low snap, but they'll get it. Going to lead it to the run back.
Okay, yeah.
And immediately
they double-teamed him, Russell.
Yep, and he still broke through and made the tackle. Got some help on it, but he was the second man through.
He could end up being a terror for all the quarterbacks in the GHSA this year, as I looked at one.
So 4, 3, 2, 1, that'll do it. We'll go to half. We're going to keep the cameras on and hopefully let the band play a little bit for you here. We'll be back for the second half of this opening game of the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic after these timeouts.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
I'm King Kemper, and on behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we want to take a moment to thank the many individual, corporate, and community supporters in the Middle Georgia area that continue to support the Macon Touchdown Club and its educational foundation. The Macon Touchdown Club was founded in 1946, making it one of the oldest touchdown clubs in the South, honoring student athletes. As we enter our 74th year, the Macon Touchdown Club Educational Foundation has awarded over $350,000 in college scholarships to local high school scholar athletes. All of this has been made possible by the generous support of our members, corporate sponsors, and the Middle Georgia community. On behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we would like to thank you for your tremendous support. To find out more about becoming a member of the Macon Touchdown Club, our educational foundation, and this year's schedule, please visit MaconTouchdownClub.com.
And welcome back to 5-Star Stadium on the campus of Mercer University as we get ready for this second half of this Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic, Game 1, the FPD Vikings against the Ace Griffins. And so far, it has been all Vikings as they lead it 34-0 here. Glad to have you with us on our opening broadcast. Been a while since we've been on the air because of, obviously, as everybody knows, the pandemic. But we are back, and we are ready for this second half, and the Griffins will kick it away to the Vikings. And that one will go into the end zone and back out of the end zone, as back deep for the Vikings was number 6, Hayden Alds. And so the Vikings will get it first down and 10 to start this second half. Don't forget our second game coming up. Should kick off right at 7:30 as the defending 5A state champions, the Warner Robins Demons, take on the storied Valdosta Wildcats.
Hey,
So-
Russell,
Yes, sir.
what are these apple things called?
Apple fritters, I guess. They're pretty
'Cause
good, though.
They're like flipping amazing. I mean, they seriously are. Did you make these?
No, Tommy's made them.
Tommy's Bakery.
Tommy's
Wow.
Bakery, and they're very good. So Jakari Williams will start the second half in a shotgun. Throw it on the middle on a little drag route, and he's got a man running free, and he'll break a tackle at the 30, get to the 31, the 32, and he'll get popped right there, and they'll drive him out of bounds. And that was Jalen Goodrum on the reception.
And I think 8 out of the 11 ace players touched him during that play before he went down.
And they may have, but he paid a little bit of the price on that one. So it's enough for a first down. The ball will come out to the 31, make it the 32-yard line for the Vikings. They'll go wide receivers left and right with a slot on this near side. Single setback in the shotgun, Jakari Williams. Send a man in motion. Going to flip it on the underneath screen play. And that's Jalen Goodrum again, and he's going to go from the 32 out to the 41, a 9-yard pickup. And Cole Hedges will check in for the Vikings, and Goodrum will check out.
Goodrum, 2 nice plays right there. He's a junior.
Griffin Green will remain in the backfield. Jackson Moore will be a slot to this side. Take and going to leave it to the tailback, and he's going to go from the 41. He's going to pick up 5 big yards we'll give him 4 to the 45, but it'll be enough to pick up a new set of downs for the Vikings, and it'll be first down and 10.
So now Greg Moore, you got a big halftime lead. You got to think he wants to see how good he can run the ball in a football game. So I expect kind of a heavy dose of running, and if they go down and they score a touchdown, you know, that might be it for the starters today.
34-0 is your lead. Jakari Williams in a shotgun this time. Griffin Green only setback, and he'll be the lead blocker this time, and they'll leave it with number 6, and that's Hayden Alds. Number 5, Jackson Moore on the carry. And he'll pick up 9, maybe 10 yards. They will give him 10 yards on the play, and they'll move the sticks again over to the 45-yard line.
Still overcast out here. The weather has not changed a bit.
That sun is just trying its hardest to beam into me and kill me over here, but it won't break through those clouds, and that's a good thing for everybody involved. A beautiful afternoon for football this in late August. Going to take and go to Green. Green's got room to run, ran over a man on the 35. He'll go all the way down for a touchdown. So a 45-yard touchdown run for Griffin Green, and that makes it 40-0, and we have a player down on the field. And let's hope that's a hamstring.
Cramp?
Could be.
Let's go to my inside source and see what he thinks it is.
That's Nick Waller, I believe, that's down. We'll check the number. I think it's number 5.
The inside source says it's a cramp.
Yep. Let's hope it's a cramp. I was fixing to say, and that does.
We're going to run a play when a player's laying on the field.
Yeah, kind of hold up on that one, fellas. And that was Tate Turner, and they certainly don't want to lose him. You better have your fluids in you today before you got here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know I have my fluids in me coming into today. I made sure I hydrated well last night.
Right.
And you know, you gotta eat your vegetables and your fruits, like
right.
You know what I'm eating today mostly.
Yeah. It's an apple fritter.
Apple
fritter is now a fruit.
I mean, it has apples in it. Come on, okay. This is how we get when it's 41-0. I think.
Well, Lucas Buckner will try to make the extra point, which will make it 41-0 if it's true. And it is. And timeout on the field. Your score, FPD 41, Ace 0, 8:59 to go here in the third period of play. We'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
Yeah. And welcome back. 41-0, 8:59. Vikings take the opening kickoff for a touchdown. And now it's 41-0, 8:59 to go in this opening game of the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. Of course, we were not able to be with you last year as the world turned upside down. But we are back this year and are glad to be back. They'll go with that pooch kickoff again, and the Griffins will take it on the 24 and give up a little running room and get back to the 25, which is going to be pretty close to where he caught it at. And on the return that time for the Griffins was number 27. And unfortunately, we hesitate sometimes with these numbers because the way they laid out this roster, and
I gave up.
we don't have a 27 on the roster. So if you find him, let me know.
Or if you know him,
Let us know. So in at quarterback will be Caleb Scarberry. Two backs to either side. And they're going to give this to number 3, Tate Turner. And Tate Turner is going to have a good run. And Tate's going to pick up 13, 14 big yards and get out to the 39-yard line, right at the 39. So that's a pickup of about 13 on the play. Good hard running by Tate, and he'll check out.
so I don't know how many starters are still in there. I'm looking, and it's mostly, I mean, it looks like it's still most of the starters out there for FPD.
Scarberry in a shotgun. He'll keep them lined up almost in an I formation, but both upright. Going to hand off to number 1, David Gray, and Gray's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it for him. It's going to bring up a second down and 10, 7:17 to go in the third. So you've got a new school in Ace here. This is their third year of varsity football. They played a non-region schedule, and then
That sounds
this,
right.
I think this is their third year, so a new program. Scarberry's going to take and going to hand it off, and that one almost got away from him. And he'll lose a yard back to the 39-yard line, and that's going to bring up a third down and 10 for the Griffins. It's hard to develop a program, and we're also doing it at the single A level too. So you've got a much smaller student body to pull from. And let's face it, if you're in Macon, you've got 13, 14 programs trying to field a varsity football program in this town.
And yeah, that's tough to do, especially when you're starting off with a school that doesn't have an upper school basically, and they're having to build that, and you're getting them in the 7th grade, and now they're 10th graders. And I'm sure Scarborough, and I like this kid. I mean, he threw a good pass right there.
Tried to go to Tate Brown.
Just a little bit overmatched at this point in time, but getting better every year. Russell, I think we had Ace 2 or 3 years ago, and maybe I'm wrong, but why do I remember this? They were playing like Pinewood or some GISA school. Was that with you? It had to be.
I believe that was maybe their first game ever at a varsity level.
Might have been.
And a bad snap to the punter.
And he still
got it off and still going to get a 30-yard kick out of it. Fair catch called for, and we're going to get a flag here. And let's see who was back there on the fair catch for the Vikings. That was number 15, Brady Roper. And let's see what the flag is. We've got 2 flags here. And it was right behind, looks like the flag occurred right behind where the receiver caught the ball. And is this going to be a personal foul? Let's see. Legal block in the back. Huh. On a fair catch.
Yeah, on a fair catch.
That's not good.
Let's see if they've...
So that was about the 33-yard line, I believe. No. Yeah, 33. So that's going to back them up to the 18.
I think we may have a quarterback change.
And I believe you are correct. And now in is Lucas Buckner at quarterback. And the tailback is going to be Brady Roper.
And, you know, sometimes when I'm playing Madden, I let the kicker play quarterback. It doesn't work out real good in Madden. So hopefully it'll work better for Lucas.
This is how you ended up in the broadcast booth and not the sidelines.
What, I'm not doing well? Are you?
No, you're doing fine. Handoff this time inside to number 15, Brady Roper. And he picks up good yardage, picks up 8 on the play. He'll get out to the 28-yard line.
Just because you don't play Madden doesn't mean other adults don't play Madden.
Wideouts to either side.
No comment.
I don't have time for games. Oh, we're gonna get a movement on this near side. Number 25 for the Vikings moved, and that was Ethan Tomley. And
there's another ace player cramping over there, it looks like.
Yep. And that's exactly what's happened. And we talked about, John, that today would have to be a day that you hydrated a couple of days heavy before coming in here, and you see the effects of it.
Yeah, it's starting to get to him. You know, we haven't seen it bother FPD yet. I don't think we've had anybody. And, you know, when you have a game like this, it's even more difficult. But, you know, I catch myself right now, Russell, looking into the far depths of where we can see, because it's not going to be long till all these little aisleways are going to start filling up. Because, you know what, we've got Warner Robins, Valdosta coming up.
And I can't wait for that game.
Can't wait. It's 6 o'clock, so we've got an hour and a half before that game. Give it 30 more minutes, and we're going to fill this place up.
So the penalty backs them up, 2nd down and 8. They'll throw it in the flat, and they got a receiver out there, and I believe that was Cole Hetz out there on the reception.
Nice looking throw by Lucas Buckner. He throws a lot better than my field goal kicker. Sorry, I need to quit that.
3:28 to go in the third. 41-0 is your score here. And the Vikings have gone to all their backups. They'll go to an H-back to this near side, and they'll hand it off, and he'll drop it but still pick it up and run with it, and he's going to get a first down. So a busted play, but it doesn't matter, as Hayden Prady gets enough for a first down and runs it all the way out to the 37-yard line, where the Vikings will have a new set of downs and make it to 36. 2:54 to go. And I have no idea why my video is saying it's repairing data.
There he is again.
Yep, got it to the corner again, and he's going to get across the 45, pick up enough for a first down. They'll give him the 47, but a flag's going to be thrown along the 40-yard line, as you've got a lot of young guys out there on the offensive side of the ball, as the entire offensive starters and most of the defense now are taking a break for the Vikings. And we're going to get a block in the back. And the Vikings are going to break the huddle and go past the head linesman.
They can't hear me.
So Buckner will go back in a shotgun after a penalty play. Going to take and going to hand it off. He's going to get to the corner, and he's got room to run. He's going to pick up most of his penalty back and then some, as he'll break out to the 40. And that was Hayden Alds on the carry.
That Ald's name is a pretty familiar name for you FPD fans.
Boy, Big Brother was here Long time, Harrison.
He's like a 7th-year senior last year, I think. Yeah, he was here forever. I think he caught like 1,000 passes here.
Mighty fine young football player for the Vikings. And a shotgun. Buckner's going to give it off. This time it's going to be Jordan Talbert on the carry. He's going to be close to a first down on a third down play, but he's going to be a yard short. So I'll mark him at the 45, but needs to get to the 46, and let's see if the Vikings go for it here. Hayden Alds will check out. Jalen Johnson will check in for the Vikings.
Playing a bunch of kids right now. Just saw freshman Benjamin McElreath run out onto the field.
Tanner Gaskins in there.
Xander Henson.
In a shotgun. Gaskins will be the one to get the ball, I believe, that time. And let's see, is it a fumble or is it going to be fourth down or turnover on downs? And they did not get the first. And, well, I thought that was fourth down.
Fourth down. They're going for it, too.
Yeah, I thought the last down was fourth down. That was third down.
Maybe they got 2.
4th and 2. The ball's going to be on the 44. Got to get to the 46. So this is a big fourth down play here. Clock runs with 23 seconds in the quarter.
Uh-oh.
And we've got an offsides. And I believe that's going to give their Vikings their first down. And it will. Clock will run down to 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is going to be the end of the third period of play. And it is. Official timeout. I believe it is. Let's see what they say here.
No, that's the end of the quarter, isn't it?
Finally, that is the end of the quarter. The officials called time on it. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back after these messages. We'll get ready for the fourth period of play. And welcome back. We start the fourth quarter. Vikings with a new quarterback, going to take and throw out in the flat, and it falls incomplete. He had him open out there. And the new quarterback this time is Tanner Gaskins, the senior.
Good opportunity. Play a lot of people right here.
Second down, Lucas Buckner comes in. And some young guys out there now for the Vikings across the front as well, too. As you said, this is what you're supposed to do in game one when you've got a 41-0 lead. It will pay dividends for you later in the season to get these young guys some experience.
Oh,
and the Griffins read that one, and boy, we got a man hurt. The man that made
he's
the tackle,
cramping, I think.
Yeah.
Or he might have bumped knees right there.
Yep.
Well, that was number 10 for Ace. And I'm going to tell you that is Gavin West. Gavin's had a good game. I know he's got at least one catch, and he read that play perfectly.
And they're going to get him off the field pretty quick, and that's a good scene for us. that's Gavin West, as you said, making his way to the sideline. FPD breaks the huddle, but most of the officials are over there toward that Griffin sideline right now. And we had just a minute, a flash of severe weather up on this big jumbotron here.
What? No.
An advisory, but it kind of went away.
Was it 2 years ago when we spent about 34 hours here that day?
I think I got home about 3 o'clock in the morning from that one.
That was a long day. And you had me on the field for that second game. Old man like me.
That was beautiful.
On the field.
I loved every minute of that.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Officials timeout here. Now let's see whether.
That was Peach County Northside 2 years ago, was it not?
No, that was West Side and Southwest. And remember, we got the opening kickoff off, and that was it. And then we went to the rain delay.
Yeah, that was the first game. And I was 6-hour rain delay. I was on the field for that first game with the lightning delay. Russell saying, just stay down there, John. You'll be fine.
Hold this umbrella for me.
Okay, so both teams are off the field, and Russell's like, let's go to John down on the field.
That was in the second game. It was Baldwin County and Waco.
I remember that one, too.
Waco came in here with that Notre Dame box and did business, baby.
I remember that. Waco looked really good that night.
FPD going to throw it down the middle, and that time Lucas Buckner.
And we do have a running clock, in case you didn't notice, Russell.
Yes, we do.
I'm not saying I'm happy about that, but I'm not disappointed.
Tried to go to number 33 that time, Jordan Tolbert. Had him open, but just threw it a little bit behind him. It's funny to watch these young quarterbacks trying to make their arm just to force that ball.
Yeah.
Thinking the arm strength's a little better than it actually is. Vikings going to kick it away here. And do we blow a whistle? We don't have a flag down anyway.
Yes,
We have a flag on the far side.
Way over on the other side.
And let's see if somebody lined up in the neutral zone, or we got a procedure call. We have a procedure call, and that's going to back it up 5, and the Vikings will have to kick it again. And it's 9:07 and left in this fourth period. So a 7:30 kickoff for the Demons means with this running clock, we may have to get a little break. I need you to get, a little more nutrition and get ready for that second game. Cause
I'm not feeling
gonna
real
need
well now. I don't
wasting
need
away
more.
in the booth. Off the side of his foot a little bit, but he's going to get an FPD bounce, and the Vikings are going to down this one along the 39-yard line. And with 8:30 and the clock running, that's where the Griffins will get another shot at it.
So what are we going to do in between games? Are we going to do I don't want to eat anymore. What are we going to do?
The rest of the crew would probably like to get something to eat now that you're satiated, but
Well, satiated, word of the day.
You want me to bring this? I know you're a Georgia guy, so could I bring the dictionary for you?
Satiated.
Right.
That is a good word. I have no idea what satiated means.
Well,
But so this game is going to be over.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness. They're taking them off
spoke
the
too
field.
soon. As we look, severe weather advisory. Please exit the stadium to your vehicle. Well,
Brandon,
that means
you know what that means, buddy.
lightning, baby.
Should we have our cameraman come down? Yes, we should. That's not funny.
Okay, so we do have a severe weather advisory, and I'll tell you, we've got less cloud cover out here than we had earlier, John.
Yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But these days, thank God for lightning detectors. They're able to find it and get everybody to safety. But this is a lot of people that they have to get to safety right now.
Well, yep. a lot of folks are going to have to clear the stadium. And as I look down right here, I see a good man in former Georgia All-American Rex Putnell down here on the sideline with his lovely wife, Gail.
So we're looking for famous people now there. Okay. Let
Yeah,
me
I
see
remember old Rex, 1971. Pat Sullivan and Terry Beasley of Auburn rolled into Athens undefeated. Dogs undefeated.
And who won?
It was a bad day for the Dogs. Sullivan won the Heisman Trophy out of that game.
We hadn't had too many bad days since then. I bet those apple fritters are going to go like crazy right now.
Well, it's a good thing that we've limited access to the press box up here. We're gonna exit the door here and put a chain on it, so you can't go get any more.
I mean, Tommy's isn't even an official sponsor, but kudos.
Oh, he is absolutely.
Yes.
For the Kickoff Classic.
Tommy.
Hey, this is Tommy's third year providing the refreshments here.
My goodness, those apple fritters. Go there, get a dozen apple fritters, and say, please charge that to Russell Deese. And he will do that, and everybody do that.
Yeah, y'all go do that. All right, so we've got a severe weather advisory, and they are exiting the stadium at this time. So, folks, we're going to pause it right here. We're going to leave you with a live view of the stadium. That's about all we can do, unless you want us to roll a bunch of commercials to you. But stick with us. We'll get this one wrapped up. There's exactly 8 minutes left in this game. So we're going to leave it right there. We'll come back with you. We appreciate you watching, and we'll let you know when we can get back after this weather delay. And welcome back as we come out of this weather delay with 8 minutes left. And John, it cleared in our horizon looking out over here out to the field, but the problem was from behind with a lightning strike.
Yeah. But now, hopefully, we got all that out of the way. Everything looks good, and we're going to get the rest of this game played. And it's just a little 30-minute break. It wasn't like the 18-hour break the other year we
don't
had.
want to talk about this. We're in good shape right now.
And now we're going to talk some more.
And one of the officials seems frustrated. And
okay, well, it looks like
8 minutes. So they snap the ball coming out of this weather delay. So snap the ball past the quarterback, and he'll pick it up on the 14, 15-yard line, and FPD is going to finish him off back there, and that was number 19, Hayden Prady, on the tackle.
So, yeah, that wasn't a bad snap. Kind of went straight through Scarberry's hand. You're sitting there for 30 minutes.
Right.
Doing nothing. Probably with the only thing in your hand is your phone. And then a good snap comes straight back right through his hands. It's the kind of game it's been for Ace tonight.
So that's going to bring up a second down, and they got to get it to the 40, and the ball is on the 16. So you do the math. Going to take and going to throw it down here and going to fall incomplete. Had triple coverage over there, but he only had one man out in the pattern, and so it's 6:51 as the crowd starts to grow outside of Five Star in anticipation.
So you heard the number of buses Valdosta brought.
Yep, I heard one of the Mercer guys told me they had to park 18 of them.
18 buses. I think I see them over
Yeah,
there.
it's like they got one whole side of the campus over there.
Oh, my God.
It's full of cheese hounds, as they say. Not greyhounds, cheese hounds. So Ace on a third down and 24. Takes and leaves it up the middle. And it'll go from the 16 to the 19. And that's going to bring up a fourth down with 6:09 to go in a running clock situation here for the Griffins. So they're going to bring a man out to kick this one away, obviously.
And we're seeing Warner Robins band starting to come in here to the left, or cheerleaders, or so it's going to get really interesting here in the next hour. Warner Robins, Valdosta, James Brooks, Buck Ballou. How's that?
That'll bring back some memories right there. Ron Simmons.
Jimmy Womack.
Yes, sir. I was on the field on the sidelines when those young men were playing.
Unbelievable.
James Brooks may have been the fastest human being I ever saw in person.
On a football field. He surely was.
Unbelievable.
I remember one game, because I was in junior high when he was there. One game, he went 9 carries, 383 yards.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Yes, he was the best high school running back I've ever seen.
Well, they were Warriors, and they were quite the football team. So FPD will have it, first down.
Where'd he go to school? Oh.
Auburn. Can you imagine they had James Brooks, William Andrews, and Joe Cribbs in the same backfield?
That's amazing.
In 1979. 78, probably. All three all-pros.
Unbelievable. And y'all still didn't win.
Well, we went 8-4 that last year with Doug Barfield. No, year before last. wore the orange jersey against the Dogs in Auburn in '78.
Who won that game?
Nobody. It tied at 20-20. Georgia came in undefeated.
Oh, my.
Stopped them right there. Look at the sugar. Didn't fall that year. All right. Lucas Buckner in a shotgun here with a running clock. We go under 4 minutes on the next snap. Wait a minute. And we've got a little delay of game.
Timeout.
And Greg Moore calls a timeout. Why are you... well,
never mind.
3:52, 41 to nothing, and we've got an official timeout. And good for Greg. He's getting in game shape too.
It's good. I'm glad they just had the little short delay, because it's important for these kids. They want to come out and finish this game. And, 8 minutes of a running clock, it doesn't add up to much, but it was good. The delay wasn't that bad. They got out, they warmed up, and they're going to finish this game. What's the next game?
It's going to be a good one. 3 minutes and 52 seconds.
Warner Robins, Valdosta.
Can't wait for that.
Have we said that before?
We have.
Yeah.
So the clock is stopped. FPD still has 2 timeouts. Aces has 3. And now we've got another penalty. So they're going to move it 5 yards up to the 46. Play clock is not running. There it goes now, finally. Throw it out in the flat. Ace has got 1 man, missed him. 2 men missed him. 3rd man missed him. 4th man finally is going to catch up with him along with about 7 others. And on the reception was number 24, and that was Zachary Henson.
Nice play there. Ends up being a nice little gain. And we're down to 3:20 left now.
Come up to the line. Clock is running. 41 to nothing. Ball on the 26-yard line. Lucas Buckner in the backfield. He's going to leave it with his sole back there, and he's going to go from the 26 and fall into the 19 and pick up a 7-yard gain.
Hey, Nalds.
Jaden Talbert will check in the game. Nope, he'll come out. Lone setback will be Alds again. Buckner will go to him. A little bubble in the back. Almost let the ball get away from him, and he's going to break an arm tackle, and he's going to get inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings with 2:23 left in this one after about a 40-minute weather delay. Never had any rain or bad weather. We simply had some lightning in the air somewhere along the way, and of course by GHSA rules they have these lightning detectors, and they were able to get that, and they cleared the stadium for about 30 minutes and a 10-minute warm-up, and we'll go from there with it. Clock runs at 1:55. 1st and goal. Going to get a stiff arm, and Alds is going to get it in the corner, and that's going to give the Vikings a 40-7 to nothing lead. And this one with the extra point to come with 1:44, and they do stop the clock for the extra point.
And good for Hayden Alds. Alds is a sophomore, fighting hard to get into the end zone. Hey, Big Texas is coming in.
Igo Asaki back in. And he will be at the right guard position. Ain't coming up through that one on no block kick. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. So with 130 seconds to go in this one. $48 to nothing. We'll keep it right here.
Starting to get a little bit yellow over here.
It is. Sun starting to break through. Still some clouds, but they're mixed, not dark gray and kind of ominous looking as they were before. Now we're getting some, as Ben Jones would say, cumulus clouds and some sunshine.
Yeah, I was talking about the Valdosta Wildcat yellow. That has started to form.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
No, I'm not talking about it. That
the
sun
solar
needs to
presence
get out of my eyes.
The solar presence has just arrived finally for the first time today.
But obviously, Valdosta is going to be on this side of the field, and I see they're coming in droves, in bus loads, 18 buses. Now, okay, if you're dressing 120 kids, that might be 6 buses, 5 buses. Where are the other buses coming from? Band? 18 buses is a lot of buses.
It is. The Griffins will turn it out to about the 22, as we will go under 60 seconds now left in this one.
2 plays, maybe only 1, because the clock is running.
Yep, I think we'll get 2 more plays out of this one, and then we'll get the trophy presentation. We got to think of our DSBN player of the game, because we have a trophy to give that young man, whoever it is. We'll take a break between the game, and we'll come back and wrap it up and try to do it. Right off the top of my head, Griffin Green had a good night. Jakari Williams. Ace will throw it out here, get a first down and more, move it up along the 40-yard line. Out to the 41 with 14 seconds left, and they may not get another play off here, John. We'll check it and see.
Yep, I think that's going to be it.
And with 3, 2, 1, that's going to do it, and that's going to wrap it up. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. Yep, that's it. They're going to wrap it up. Your final in our first game of the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic. The score, FPD 48. The Ace Griffins nothing. That's going to wrap it up for Mercer. We'll take a quick timeout here for 30 seconds. When we come back, we'll name our player of the game.
If you're looking to buy, service, trade, or sell a car, shop a 5-star Hyundai location today. Get 5-star service in Macon, Warner Robins, or Albany. Why? Because every new vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. Plus, we guarantee the lowest price on tires. And don't forget, 5-star buys cars, even if you don't buy one of ours. Start shopping drive5star.com to experience the difference today.
And welcome back to 5-Star Stadium as we look out and the two teams meet at midfield and shake hands. And, John, before we get on to our next great football game here tonight, your final here, 48-0 FPD over Ace. Thoughts on this one as we open the season? Obviously, an outmatched Griffin club here tonight.
Well, it's one of two things. It's that FPD is really good and Ace isn't very good, or – then again, was Ace just that much lower, and maybe FPD, isn't as good as they look tonight. And the only way we're going to find that out is to play more games.
And we're thankful that we have that opportunity this year.
Oh, yes.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
All right, so here at midfield, as we honor the coach this year for the Macon Touchdown Club, and Brian Longshore is getting ready for the trophy presentation down there, and we'll go down and let you take a look at that as we get ready for that trophy presentation. And while we're waiting to get a little closer, watch Mr. Longshore give away that trophy. We'll do our player of the game, and I think we're in agreement. A young man that made a difference for the FPD Vikings tonight was Griffin Green.
Yes, I'll go along with that.
Couple of touchdowns for the young man, and good offensive performance overall for the Vikings here tonight.
Congratulations, Griffin. Many worthy people for that award. But let's go Griffin Green tonight.
Yes, sir. As we get a close-up of the trophy presentation, as the chairman, executive director, rather, of the Macon Touchdown Club down there, Bryant Longshore, presents the trophy to Coach Greg Moore and the Vikings. So a really good afternoon for them, and congratulations to Griffin Green, our player of the game, and we'll make sure Griffin gets that trophy. That's going to do it. We'll be back. Kickoff is about 30 minutes away for Warner Robins and Valdosta. Come on and gather around the big screen if you want to, because it's going to be a good one and fun to watch. Your final once again, 48-0 FPD over Ace. That's going to do it. Our time is up. We thank you for yours. We'll see you in 30 minutes, folks.